welcome to Cap's Fireworks. How'd you hear about us? Oh, okay, you just driving by? Well, it's that time of year, so it makes sense that you'd stop in here and take a look at our selection. Are you looking for anything in particular? No? Okay, well, you got kids or anything like that? Dogs? Yeah, well, I'm sure we have whatever it is you might be looking for. We've been a family-owned business for around 30 or 40 years now, and my old man ran it before me, and now I'm here to schlep fireworks this time of year, so here we are. But nonetheless, why don't you let me kind of show you around and show you a few options that might be of interest to you. Does that sound good? Good, perfect. Well, let's start out with a couple individual little firecrackers that I'm particularly fond of. I really enjoy these, and they're kind of nostalgic and almost act as a souvenir even. So, why don't we start with one of my personal favorites? We got here a hen-laying egg firecracker, and we sell these individually. And what this is you light the fuse there, and it makes a little kind of like a rooster sound, and it'll kind of shoot out the butt and kind of scoot across the ground. And the kids really find these fun to watch, fun to light, and also it's less of a bang, so if you got pets and stuff, it shouldn't alarm them. It's more just a comical little firework, and these are 40 cents each. Now, if you want me to go ahead, I can get my notebook out, write your name down, and start a little log for you of fireworks you might be interested in as I show you around. And then once we're done, I can log that for you and have them sent to your house. Okay, yeah, let me get my notebook out real quick. But you're interested in the hen-laying egg? Good, okay. I like this one a lot. This is a personal favorite. So let me get your name real quick, my friend. Okay. And that's spelled with, okay. And so how many of those hen-laying eggs do you think you might want? 4? Okay. Times 4, okay. All right, now, another one of my favorites. I've always been a big fan of World War II history, and so when this firecracker came to our shop, I knew I had to start selling them. So this right here is our Normandy landing craft. It's equipped with a rocket gun on the front and a little rocket on the front as well, a smaller one. It's got the steam engine coming out the top and a little booster on the back that's going to push it across the ground. And I'll go ahead and open this up for you so you can take a better look at it. Okay, so there's our Normandy landing craft. Pretty neat. And it's also pretty cool because the front of this craft is going to drop down. Yep. And there's a little tank in here, okay? And it's got little wheels. And once the fuse hits that little rope, it'll drop the front, and that little tank will come rolling out, shooting its little cannon. Pretty cool. This is a fun one. very well thought out as well. Love the smell of gunpowder. So, if you're interested in this one, these are $1.50 each. And I can write that down for you as well. You are? How many do you think you want? 2? All right. I think you'll really like this one. This is a good little firecracker. Normandy landing craft. Also, this one's not too loud. It moves on ground and emits showers of sparks. So it's more just a sparkler. It's not going to scare the dogs too bad. So, good little firecracker here. And these are all more novelty options, obviously. But I'll write that down for you. Normandy landing craft ×2. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to another one here. This one's probably the funniest one we have, and it's definitely a favorite amongst the shop here. And we also sell quite a few of these as a sort of gag gift firecrackers, but it's an essential. I think you gotta have it. And this one would be the pooping dog. Pretty funny. Light there on the butt. The fuse is right there. You'll pull it out like this. Well, if I can get the tape undone. Here we go. You'll just light that fuse there. And, yeah, dog will start pooping. Pooping out sparks, that is. But it's pretty funny. I like his face. He's kind of grimacing. That's kind of what my dog looks like when he poops. Well, if he ate a stick too big, he'll grimace when he poops that out. But nonetheless, pretty funny little firework. And these are 25 cents each, a quarter. Not a lot to it, but just a fun little, goofy little firecracker you can set off between drinks just to make your friends giggle. How many? Okay. 10? You must be planning a pretty big 4th of July party. Yeah. Well, that'll be fun. I think your guests will really enjoy these, so I'll write that down for you as well. So, pooping dog ×10. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and move on to our assorted pack here of, these are probably some of my favorites. Just a traditional firecracker. Gonna let off some pops. These will probably scare the pups, so you want to put them up for this one. But nothing too big. As you can see, the side of our box says wham. Crazy crack ups. This comes as a pack of 6. But the pack's only $2. So, pretty good deal. And it reads on the back, crazy crack ups. It crackles like crazy. Emits showers of sparks. So, you're gonna get nice sparks, nice little crackling pops. It's just a nice small little firecracker that you can set off and just kind of watch it, do its thing. They're quite relaxing, actually. I like these. They're not too much of a bang, and they're pretty small, so it's easy clean up. You think you might be interested in some of these? Probably not. Okay. Well, no worries. They'll be here if you change your mind. So I'll go ahead and set these down. We'll move on to our next ones. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna show you a traditional option, and I think everyone knows what these are, and probably the most kid-friendly and least intimidating firecracker that we have, and that's just your standard snake here. These are just assorted snakes. And definitely a favorite amongst customers and employees here alike. You just kind of set them on fire and they start to grow and wind around, and really no noise to be made. Just a nice, fun little firecracker, and kids love them. It's something that kids can even, light, and you can feel safe that nothing's gonna cause any damage to them or anything. So, these are actually pretty cheap. These are $1 a pack, and it's gonna come with 6. You think that's something you might be interested in? You'll take one? All right, cool. Well, I'll go ahead and put these down and write that down for you. You live around here by chance? You do? Good. Snake times 1. All right. Next up, we got our bombers. And these are the L504 bombers. Smaller version of its bigger brother, but they scoot around, let me tell you. You'll want to cover your eyes for these. What you do is you light it, and it'll got these little wings on the sides, and if it catches the air just right, it'll pick up off the ground and go scooting around. They're pretty fun, and you never know where they're going to go, so spins around and sparks. So you can light it, be reckless, and toss it in the air like a crazy person, like we all used to do when we were kids, or you can just set it on the ground and watch it spin. Completely up to you. But I always recommend you exercise safety, of course, when you're messing around with fireworks. But these are nice fun. Relaxing fireworks. It says on the side, for outdoor use only, obviously, place on hard open surface. Do not hold in hand, light, fuse, and get away. So, these are our L504 bombers. This little pack here is $1.75. It's going to come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want some of these too? All right. I'll write it down. L504 bomber. Okay. It sure is hot out here. Can I get you a drink or anything? You brought one with you? Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Let's move on to our next option here. It's just strobe light. Just a classic strobe firework. Go ahead and open these up and show you what they look like. So you just set these on the ground, like so. Light the top of it, stand back, and it'll strobe, sparkle effect. That little capsule there until it burns out, and they're very not obtrusive, quite entry-level little firecracker, but again, great for kids. And if you have pets, great for them as well. So do you think that's something you might be interested in? Oh, these are only 25 cents a pack as well. 5 of them? All right. These are nice, relaxing little fireworks. And these are made by Showtime brand, so it's a good brand of firecrackers. I'll go ahead and put those back in. And write that down on our notebook here. Showtime strobes. Okay. Now that would pretty much do it for our individual assortment. I also have a pack here, and what it's going to do is it's going to come with a few of these that I've shown you, as well as a couple other firecrackers that we don't sell individually but are also high commodity. These packs are only $8, so really it's not going to break the wallet. You can keep the individual ones we've chosen. You can also get this pack that's going to come with less of the individual ones but more overall general array of firecrackers. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you now. And these are just for kids. This is a little value pack here. And I'll go ahead and cut this open and show you what's inside. We've got quite a few of these, so no worries at all. But get my handy dandy knife out here. Like so. Okay. So for starters, why don't we start with our little party poppers. And everybody knows what a party popper is. It's going to come with two of them. What you're going to do is you're just going to pull this string. It's going to pop confetti out. No explosions, no damage, no big smoke or loud noises, but just a nice fun little firecracker that you can shoot off even inside if you want to. Let's see. Next up is one of my personal favorites, and these are fun as well. And this is a Magnum pistol popper, and it's kind of the same concept, but it's got a little trigger here, and you just push down there on that little piece of plastic and it just pops the confetti out like a little handgun. Kids love these. It makes them feel like they're a little cowboy or cowgirl. So if you got kids, I really would recommend something like this. Even if you don't, just a fun little firecracker to have inside and mess around with while you're having cocktails or eating your barbecue. So something like this is really fun to have as well. Moving on, we've got our Showtime mini smokes, and this is just a miniature smoke grenade. Gonna put off a little powder of smoke, nothing too much, nothing to alarm the neighbors or anything, but they are nice and relaxing. This is a purple smoke and this is a yellow smoke, so nice and colorful and fun to set off. Moving over, we've got our butterfly flowers. Okay. What you do here is just light the top, and it's going to set off sparkles. Just a very light sparkler. And you'll want to do this one outside, obviously. But it's nothing too powerful, and it's just a nice, fun sparkler. Moving on to our next item, we got a Cuckoo Showtime brand, and it's a mini fountain. And this is just a fountain firecracker. Showtime makes great little firecrackers, so I can assure you that this one here will be no different. Very, very nice, very fun little sparkler. It's going to emit a shower of firecracker sparkles that will probably last for about 20 to 30 seconds. But you'll want to do this one again outside. It even comes with its own little stand, so it sets down real easy. Moving forward, again, we've got another golden flower. This one's even smaller. But you just open the top there. Easy. You just set the box down like the top, and it's gonna just shoot up out of the box. And it's kind of a smaller version of our butterfly flowers. Okay, same concept. It's gonna be a shower of sparkles, and really fun to watch. Obviously, we got our snakes. We just talked about those, and that's gonna come with one of these. And then next, a personal favorite of mine, are our Blockbuster Glory Torch. Let me open these up for you and I'll show you what they look like. It's going to come with quite a few of these, but these are just your standard handheld sparklers. You light the tip and you hold it and it sparkles different colors as the firecracker progresses down to the stick here. Once it gets down to the bottom, it'll automatically stop, and that's it. These are fun to wave around and take pictures with. If you have a camera with a manual exposure, you can actually trace words and stuff with the picture, and so a lot of people use these for that. Also, they're very safe for kids. If you light one with your child or a child, you can have them hold on to it, and you just stand behind them, make sure they don't point it at their face, and just watch them let it do its thing, and they'll be grinning ear to ear. So these are fun, and it's going to come with one pack of these, which includes 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Then another personal favorite of mine, and I was a terror with these as a child, but we've got our snapdragons, and you're probably familiar with what these are. You guessed it. It's the little paper snappers, and comes with your sawdust to keep them from rubbing on top of each other. But each one of these is a little piece of paper folded up in a little powder, black powder, and when you toss it and hit the ground with it, it will make a little pop. Very harmless. They don't hurt. But I'm sure you remember as a kid having these and tossing them at people's feet or tossing them at your friends and getting them to pop. Have little firecracker wars with these things. They're so fun. Even as an adult, I still enjoy tossing them around and messing around with these things. So it comes with one pack of these, and there's about 20 to 30 of them in here. But side note, do not get them wet. They won't work. You have to keep them dry. Same with all this stuff, obviously. And last but not least, it's going to come with what I already showed you, a strobe light. And that was just, remember, the individual little things that contain the strobe and the fountain effect, and you just place them on the ground. So it comes with one of these. And that wraps it up for the assortment pack. $8, that's right. Okay. Well, you're easy. Thank you. Thank you for your business. Let me write this down. One assortment pack. You think that'll do it for you? Okay, perfect. So I got hen laying egg, got 4 of those. Normandy landing, 2 of those. Pooping dog, 10 of those. The snakes, 1. L504 bomber, you got 1 of those. Showtime strobes, 5 of those, and 1 assortment pack. Does that sound about right? Awesome. Well, let me get this to the clerk up front, okay? And he'll ring you up for your total. He'll get your address, and you can be on your way, and we'll have these delivered to you probably by the time you get home from running your errands. Does that sound good? Perfect. Well, my dear friend, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, walking you through this fine array of firecrackers, and I'm very happy that you chose us, this long line family business, and supporting a small business, so thank you. But nonetheless, I hope you have a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Be safe and enjoy your new firecrackers. Absolutely. Well, we'll see you next time. Sure thing. Bye.